What is going on, guys? It's S.H.I.E.L.D, and today I'm here with my Agent S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 3, Episode 8, Many Heads, One Tail review. Alright guys, this episode was really good. I'm just going to say straight off the bat, I thoroughly enjoyed this episode. Hopefully you did too. There were so many things going on in terms of Hydra, further development with that story arc. We got to see some action between Fitz and Simmons. We also got to see some things with ATSU. This episode starts out with Gideon Malik talking to Ward. What's great about this scene is Gideon kind of tells Ward, like, you're not the top of the food chain. Seeing the progression throughout the entire episode of Gideon Malik not wanting to work with Ward and then end up having to at the end because he's so impressed, it's crazy. Ward goes off on multiple occasions in this episode and kills a ton of people. Yes, we see him in the very beginning when Malik sends a bunch of his men to kill Ward. Ward annihilates him. We get some John Wick almost style action scene. What was really interesting is that we also got to hear some more information about Lincoln. So we figured out since the last episode, Lincoln is now a part of the team. He's integrated. He's now living with the S.H.I.E.L.D. team. And he kind of addresses a point that him and Daisy kind of kissed. So that aspect of the relationship is going to be explored going on throughout the season. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think they're going to end up dating? They're going to be a fling? Who knows? One thing that really surprised me in this episode with Lincoln was the whole aspect between him and May. There was this anticipation how May wasn't talking to him. And I didn't expect what she was going to say when she did. And it was very surprising. She kind of apologized to him about what happened. And I think that's very right of the character to do because obviously her husband, Andrew, she kind of feels a sense of responsibility and she could have stopped it, but she didn't. He killed a bunch of Lincoln's friends, so an apology makes sense in the larger scheme of things. So the rest of the episode is pretty much Coulson and his team on a mission with Rosalind. Coulson's relationship with her is very interesting. So I thought that Coulson genuinely liked this girl, but it turns out he was playing and he really had obviously S.H.I.E.L.D. in mind. Some of my favorite parts of the episode were actually the scenes with Bobby and Hunter. I thought they did a really good pairing together. The funniest scenes in this episode were probably when Hunter's pretending to be a hacker and Sky's just funneling all this information to his ear about this hacker lingo, which he obviously has no idea because he's nothing to do with that. He's just typing super duper slow. Daisy has made it this far as a character. She used to be this and now she's, you know, joking around, helping this guy doing the simple stuff, but now she's really a superhero. I think it is cool to see that contrast in the character. Just from that little scene, I thought about that and I thought it was really interesting. Ward is super duper freaking evil. He like shot down a plane that just to do his goals. Like, he's crazy. We also found out in this episode that Will, the guy that Simmons sort of loves, who's on another planet, turns out, well, he was sacrificed. Guys, it finally happened. Simmons and Fitz. Guys, I can't believe Simmons and Fitz finally, you know, expressed how they felt about one another. One of the best quotes in the episode was Fitz saying that we're cursed, you know, the bloody universe doesn't want us together. I just thought that was such a great line, but they ended up kissing and it was great. 3 seasons, you finally did it, Fitz. One of the cool parts of the episode was the fighting scene with Bobby facing some of the security guards. Damien Dark was in this show for some reason. Bobby got that Captain America Tony Stark buff this episode with those kind of weird bracelets to get back her batons. Pretty cool to see in this episode. Where she got it from? Maybe Tony Stark, we don't know. Ward finds Malik and he kind of just recruits Ward and now he explains everything to him about Hydra in the past and all these big like nuggets of information. And that's where we end off the episode. Ward also tries to talk to Andrew, so we're going to see a lot of crazy things going on the next couple episodes. We learned at the end of this episode, it turns out the very first Inhuman is actually on the other planet, and they're going to try and find a way to get the person back. Turns out that the Red Skull wasn't actually the founder of Hydra, but he was just the leader at a certain time. Very interesting because a lot of us were under the impression that he was the leader and founder of Hydra. Alright guys, so many things happened in this episode. Guys, let me know what you think. I'm going to go ahead and give this episode a 9 out of 10. If you like this video, don't forget, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. Don't forget, guys, you can also check out my channel in the link below. Alright guys, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.